I'm live! I live! Sorry. Um, I'm finally live with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, which I haven't played in like 2 weeks, or maybe even more. I don't quite remember now, but the point is I haven't played it in a long time, and I really want to. And I mean, of course, it is Sunday after all, so what better time to play? Because, I mean, this is so that way Sun can see all my progress. Just give me a second to get fully set up. And, okay, put that there and that here. And then plug in, because I think my Pro Controller might be a little decharged. Hey, Nugget, good to see you. How are you doing? Oh my goodness! Holy crap, thank you! I really appreciate all the bits. Heck, I'm sorry I don't have a notification on this screen, but I'm doing pretty well. I'm excited to get back to the game. Meowdy, hi son! It's good to see you. Sorry, let me just finish up, because I'm still in the middle of, like, doing all my post-going live stuff. But still. Yeah, otherwise I'm, doing pretty well, all things considered. Not perfect, but, doing pretty okay. I'm tired and hungry? Oh no. Well, then feel free to go get some rest and, something to eat. The cue shout, Kelsey, no you. You are. You are the one. Okay. Where's my remote? I'm still such a fool. Okay. Okay. Got my remote. It's the afternoon, I can't sleep. Well, a nap. That's the one thing I like about being an adult. I can nap again. I can take a nap if I feel like it. Shadow, don't make me do it. Do what? Okay, we'll boot that up. And then we'll go live. Hi. Oh, you don't like naps? Oh, that's a shame. I love naps. I love just sleeping in general. Because I never get enough sleep. Naps ruin my sleep schedule. That's fair. They don't for me, but I might be an outlier. Heck, Kelsey. Sleep is life. It really is. I love sleep. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a little bit crazy in there, and I am going to be voice acting. Last week I didn't, or not last week, the week before, I think, I did not want to shred my throat. Because I was sick with something, I think. I got like a sore spot, which is usually an indicator that I'm sick. Turned out to be nothing, but I didn't want to ruin it. Got a little bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what Mr. Kudo saw, the apron, straps, and the ribbon. Oh, I appreciate you too, Kelsey, thank you. Well, also, just to say, Nugget, feel free to get some rest in any way that helps, and food. Because I don't know what time it is for you, but I had lunch. One of the rare times I have lunch before stream, but I did. So, hopefully you can get some relief from being tired and hungry. The victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. That was always my biggest fear when earbuds started to be a thing. I was like, what if somebody smacked me upside the head and then it just like in my ear? Kelsey Lestrange. Interesting. Well, heck, Kelsey. Thank you. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictinitis. Time to play doctor and find out... Oh, time to play doctor... Excuse me. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah! You gotta find one for Maggie or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. Yeah, so what to do? Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of... Oh, sorry, lots of stuff in my throat today. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be at Tribulations. Well then, let's go back there and check it again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie to see how she's doing too. I apologize in advance. I am no professional voice actor, and I haven't done this in a little while, so I apologize for hurting anyone's ears. So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zin Ehop. Eop. You know, like, what he's like and stuff. Oh, yeah. Where did this music come from? Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that guy. I oughta beat you so hard it'll feel like yous was smooching the express train. Yeah. Phoenix Wright. You saying you Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. I played Among Us for, FOT once again. Hey! I haven't played Among Us in a while. Granted, it's because a lot of my friends dropped the game and I don't like playing with randos, so... Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh? You did? What'd you find out? Does he have a big... No, you know what? Really regretting that. Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Foine. I'd say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Well, he would get the guilty verdict. Among Us with your Discord? Possibly. That could be fun. That's not a bad idea, Kelsey. I guess Maggie's still in question. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? Police station, criminal affairs department. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah. Everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for a briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station's server? Oh, are they being hacked? Chief, quit playing on the internet. Put my email pen pal. Lead as in princes. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No, princess. Lead princess. Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy, more like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. And I don't just mean the cat. Oh, whoops. This must be the chief of detectives here. He looks lost now that now that the power has been... now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear Leet, as in Princess. Zzz. How are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job! Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. Because that's how it works. These are detectives' desks. You know, I have this horrible habit of messing up my words because I read too quickly. It's a horrible habit I picked up from Target, because, like, you need to read stuff pretty quick. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. What's detective training doing? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. Hey, yeah, it's been over half a year. That's awesome. It's so funny because, like, my whole sense of time is just totally gone. But I'm not sure he even knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Okay. I guess I'll just look at these two and then... Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute! That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. And now the national symbol of the police. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she, right, Chief? Yep. Meet the pink badger. Groovy! Hey, good to see you. You are here. You missed me getting flustered by, Nugget donating bits to me. They're both called Badger? You got it. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Boomer humor, am I right, fellas? Am I right, fellow millennials? Raven kinda had me up early, so I'm a little tired. Oh, no worries. Nugget, haven't heard that name in a bit. I know. I was quite surprised to see Nugget here. But, I mean, I was happy, certainly. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, that sounds like... Now just an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Ah, looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What? What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? To the radio. Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Hey, Roxy, good to see you. Yeah, my back's doing pretty well. I'm still going through physical therapy, but it's definitely leagues better than it used to be. So, and yeah, I don't know what Kelsey's referring to. But also, I'm happy to see you, Roxy. Welcome in. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, didn't you do it today? You know, I didn't get the wand all. Sorry, there just weren't a lot of holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Oh, you know, do I need... Oh, heck. No, it's okay. No. I don't deserve... Crumbly like aged Parmesan. Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you about me, I mean?
she put it again?
I can't believe... I don't even remember what voice I gave her. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe.
I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that.
Wah. Wah.
But please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Owen Shadow, I'm glad your throat's better. Consider... Yeah, my throat is better. It's basically back to normal. You had a lot to do in a couple weeks. So... Oh, ooh, going to a con. Fun. So a lot to do. Understandable. Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick.
Oh man, poor Gumshoe. That is a mood, though. I know how that feeling is. And I appreciate you too, Groovy. Thank you. For the past week. Heck. Did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate.
Delicate?
Hey, Ashy, good to see you again. Welcome back. Or, I forget if you had something else you preferred me to call you. But either way, it's good to see you again. I hope you enjoy Phoenix Wright, because I've been kind of voice acting it. So, oh, and Tillakilla, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you there. It's May 23rd there. You're from the future? Tell me what the winning lottery numbers are. Ashy is fine? Okay. Well then, hi. Tell Ma we're fine? Okay, I will do. Tilla Senpai, yeah, it's Tilla Senpai.
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste, and I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? He should have found out about the price after he finished eating.
Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glenn Elg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glenn Elg, that reminds me. So, Groovy, we can't stick around, but it would be funny to say hi from the island. Yeah, I hope you're having a good time in Fiji. I hope you will continue to have a good time while you're there. And, yeah. We still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
Was just looking by and don't bang on the table. You're just... Yeah. If I'm understanding you correctly, yeah. Oh, Kelsey redeemed a randomly generated compliment. So let's see. Let's see what Kelsey gets. You're big news. Don't break the table. Oh yeah, that's what I assumed. But Kelsey is big news. Sorry I'm bad at writing on English, but I appreciate you trying. I don't particularly care about spelling, as long as I can understand what you're getting. You know, the point you're trying to make. I'm just sorry I don't speak any other languages. Except for sort of French, but even then I'm still very beginner. Tila, thank you for coming by. It feels like it. Yeah, it's been a little while, but I'm glad to see you again. Tiny, you are big news, Kelsey.
So what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh? That's right, you said you were listening on the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show. The bee's knees, Kelsey. Exactly. The cat's meow. Ha ha ha. This lunch special's lobster sure is great. You okay?
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
Okay. Is there anything new to examine? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, nothing new. Let's go to Vitamin Square. Oh no, his bike is back.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least, not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix.
Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phone must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city.
Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in the vast urban jungle.
Alright, Nick. I know, right?
Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope.
Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Pigeons.
Hey, look, pigeons!
What, Kelsey is tiny? I think you have the correct size. Yeah, Kelsey is big news. Yeah, and heaps of them too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon. Actually, yeah, no, it is a dove.
Poor things. So they really can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it?
You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Though, that might actually be accurate. I mean, it's tradition, but...
This place is so fruity.
That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Same here, actually. Quito, yes. Many of Quito's relatives are here. Kelsey be big news. She may be tiny, but big news. Exactly, Groovy. And then that apple slide is perfect for you.
Right, then that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on, woo!
No way. And I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone could see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. I used to love sandboxes like you would not believe.
Really? You?
Sure. Finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do.
Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then.
So, did you manage to get all the iron?
No, I never did. But I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them?
No. Excellent. Just no. I'm sleepy, but I don't want... Aw. You can nap if you need to, Groovy. I'll be okay. I mean, I like having you here, certainly, but... And Groovy is very big news as well. Exactly. Exactly, Groovy. What?
That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know.
Speaking of fun, if we get Maggie acquitted, maybe we can all get together sometime.
Okay, but what do we play with someone who's never even won a game of tic-tac-toe?
How about we change the rules a bit then? We could play Old Maid, and, could say the person who's left with the Old Maid at the end is the winner. How about that?
Not bad at all. We could even rename the game to Fair Maiden.
Okay. I mean, I think that's everything here. I can't slide. Examined everything. Okay. Let's lurk. Oh, heck, thank you for lurking, Kelsey. Have a good lurk. Oh, we can go in the kitchen. Excellent.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you. Who are you? If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might be a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. I love fire, you know, the way it crackles. No, stop it, I beg you. And don't let me down, I'll be watching you. It's shower time? Oh, okay, yeah, feel free. Have a good one. I'm kidding, what do you have to do? Mais non, this is not necessary, you can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oui, no, oh no, you do not have to worry. You know you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax in the oil of the sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Ah! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. I forget, is this is spoiler territory? I mean, sort of, yes. Oh, I have lashy vials. I must rub the oil, some of my oil all over my body before it becomes a nervous wreck. There, oh god, no, stop. The only way that feels good. Oh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! Mine too, Phoenix. Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, the oil of sandalwood. Isn't it just the leftovers of what you were just using? I'm dead. I don't want to think about this guy oiling up his body, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening, but you're... Wait, what's that symbol? What is that symbol next to your name, Groovy? Son, hey! Oh, I don't want to do this. Please don't make me talk to him. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur, but perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. What do you mean? Guys can't put on a brave face? Excuse me, Maya? But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I mean, it kind of is. It's a new app saying you're watching without video. Whoa! I didn't know that was a feature. Dude! That's awesome. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays.
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me.
You said it yourself. So people either do it to troll you or because... Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me.
So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la, you saw that?
Well, yes, sorry.
So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
Polite? Graceful?
She likes raw meat and fires, right?
I'll be back next month. Yeah, we've heard this. Hot. No, okay. I've already done that. Now that I think about it, hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having.
You think so? Well, then let's show him what that piece of evidence and see what happens.
A piece of evidence of his conversation? Do we have a wire on us? Sorry, my nose hurts. Tell me or I'll feed you the potassium cyanide. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with a broken wings. Oh, have a good night, Roxy. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Potassium. Yes, potassium is in bananas. That is true. Have a good one. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode...
Oh, an angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they kept harassing me for months after months. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
Ma bien sûr. If I did not owe them la money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, please, what did you agree to help? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the la salade garnish. Ew. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with a garnish. I guess a woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right?
Ah. Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Groovy. The woman who was here earlier, I take it she's, why is that why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly, I find myself in so deep in la debt. It's a sign of la bad world we live in, huh? I mean, it's a mood, but also... it's la bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, la tender lender, it is called.
Catchy name, just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much.
So, Tenderlender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. Like, you know, the fact that they were just talking about murdering him.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me la money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like this slave. I have to do everything that it tells me.
Who is he?
La tiger.
The tiger?
Oui, he is la manager of the Tenderlander. A terrifying man, la big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. Cold? Heck, why cold, Kelsey? No, get a blanket or something. As soon as I hear that noise that battered the old scooter he rides, I start to cry. Big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. I wonder who that could be. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. That man is a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have la specky hair just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. Well, welcome back, Kelsey! If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick, if you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Okay, get me away from Armstrong. Can't take cold showers. I can't take cold showers either. I've tried. I just can't. My body rejects it.
This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it?
Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes you want to soul shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. I can't take cold showers. Oh, okay, yeah.
She's gone, just like that.
I guess we'll just have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick, to steal shit from the evildoers. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, let's take a look around, okay?
Do you think it'd be okay?
No, not at all.
Coffee.
Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy quietly. Yes, thank you. I need water. Do not touch the desk, please.
Nick, let's get out of here.
Now she wants to get out of here? Well, we're not, Maya. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. What do you mean the desk is loud? What does that mean?
The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into.
Have you finished the coffee? Ah, yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? Zombie maid? Not exactly zombie. And neither a maid. If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to, there's always another cup. That coffee was laced with something, I'm almost sure of it.
Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh wait, maybe it's just the burger I ate for breakfast.
I sure hope so. Look at that CD while we're alive and still have the chance. What the?
What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger?
It's a demo CD. Artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber.
What?
This must be the CD Maggie told us about.
Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. You know, I gotta say, if you were holding such a vital piece of evidence, like, why are you putting it right out in the open? Every client's gonna walk by and see it and be like, oh look, MC Bomber, the demo disc. Why would you eat a burger? I'm good. Groovy's got a point. They are pretty good anytime.
Let's see, this round doll thing is a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two to become more cultured, in case you're wondering.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
Heh, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always write himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove.
Only if I feel like dying. I don't like it. I love burgers. Though, to be clear, I love burgers that have thick patties.
Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king?
Yeah, for shogi.
Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reverse-eye person, you know?
Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they?
Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
What is it? A repair bill? Drugs? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane. That is insane.
The car's registered to the Cadaverinius? Cadaverinius? Cadaverinus?
It's a drugs? Huh? It's not even the tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? Cadaverini. Cadaverini. Okay, I think that's how it's pronounced.
What's this?
It's a punching bag.
What? No way. You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
What do you mean, walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. That's why it's called a punching bag, right? People don't know the messenger bags are in them.
Wait, people know messenger bags are in? Okay, whoops. Cadaverini. Oh, okay, I see. Burgers are for afternoon and later. I mean, you could have breakfast burgers.
I knew it. I was right before, back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing.
I really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. I mean, like, that's when I tend to eat them, Ashy, but, like, I mean, I can see people having breakfast burgers. What's a cadaver? A cadaver is a body, like a dead body.
Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic.
It's more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't gotten an eye for fashion. As a Brit, breakfast burgers are unheard of. Oh, well, I mean, I live in America, so, like, the concept of having a burger is natural.
Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
The same color as my suit?
Ah!
Please keep your voice down, Maya.
Nick, you gotta take a look at this.
Some cake. I hear the cake's a lie.
Ah!
I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Just wait here quietly, otherwise...
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
The concept of eating anything for breakfast is... I mean, I guess so, but... Shut up, stop. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand?
I'm scared, Nick.
So? What were you getting excited about before?
Look on the lapel of this suit.
That's an attorney's badge, except it's totally fake.
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way, look at this thing, it's made of paper.
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick.
Does anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one?
Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. How will I ever get my ashes? That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. Sucks for them.
I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning it up was such a pain. I had to get ice and had to melt and then lick it off. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal.
That's not really a space heater then, that's more of just like a fireplace. She managed to knock one of those. Aren't they supposed to be super heavy?
Oh, hey. There's a book of matches here, too.
Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second.
What is it?
Look what's printed on its cover. It says Tribulations. Those matches could come in handy. You might be able to use them.
Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Jesus Christ.
Ah!
What are you two snooping around my office for? Nothing. We were just... My brush is garbage. You got ash on my rug. Gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already like that. You just want to argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think you can take me on? You can take me on? I gotta flatten you two into pancakes and turn you into my new rugs. Ah! Oh, Don Tiger, you're back. It's like an evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tiger. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Eek, she's got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. War, Phoenix Wright. Yes? You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come up and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things I want to ask. Rawr. Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet. Oh, no. Okay, let me get to a point where the... Well, actually, I can just do it right now. Okay? Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this. I think I'm doing pretty well now. Ack, please wait. Or wait, please.
That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like, you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it either. The espresso.
Ah!
And cookies. Something is definitely not good for my heart. Let's call her Violetta. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy. I get the feeling the sentence is not going to end well. We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tenderlender.
Hey, Nick. Things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan?
I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tenderlender is on your side. Hehehe. That was good, thank you. No, you didn't even hear it, Groovy? How did you not hear it? So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip that.
Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
I love your voice. Thank you. I think it fits quite well. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident?
A man was poisoned in the restaurant just near here. That incident.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Furio Tiger.
Furio?
Tiger? Tigre? That's where the tiger things come from?
It's got a real name. Nick, hurry up and find out more about it.
Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie.
Sure?
How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No, ladies first, Maya. How I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
Oh, whoa. We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. Nothing is registering? My mic is on, right? Like, I'm not having any issues, right? Because I will be very, very sad if my voice has not been going through for this. I can hear you. I mean, me. Oh, my brain. Okay, okay. Oh, gave me a heart attack, Groovy. Groovy, you're gonna need to drink the coffee now. And I own Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to. Okay, okay. Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. Shadow, I'd definitely tell you sooner if it was something technical. Okay, thank you. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once.
You died?
About 4 months ago, the doctor said to abandon all hope. They were to take a boat ride across the river Styx. You don't force my groove to drink coffee. I don't like coffee. Well, you might like this coffee that she's serving. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. Still wonder what that's... Still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you have that bandage around your head? Heh. This. What's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation.
Operation? I love that board game!
It's just a little injury. Just a little fatal injury.
A fatal injury?
I had just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once?
She really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. It was very complicated, the operation. They opened up my head and performed surgery on my frontal lobe.
Just thinking about it sends shivers down my spine.
So how did you get this fatal injury that left you needing an operation? Yeah, okay. I know about this. I made a promise to Don Tigre. I said I would never tell, cross my heart, and hope to drink 100 cups of espresso. Oh, how much caffeine would raise anyone from the dead? Besides, it's a very precious memory to me. A precious memory? I'll find out what she means if I can't break her. I'll break her. Okay, let's present the Matagama and see what piece of evidence we'll need. You said that bandage was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Did it have something to do with the murder?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, in a sense, but...
I don't think I have the evidence for this.
There he is. Old Sadie's back feeding the pigeons again.
There! Take this! And this! Get out of my park! Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, old man.
What are you doing, Maya?
Huh? Ka.
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet it really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo.
Ha. Ha. Pigeon. Ka.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons. In with the good fortune.
Ow, ow, ow. Seeds, shell splinters, painful.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Ha. Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the servant girl's backside that he can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put in some white powder into the young lady's Javachino. Or young lad's Javachino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece. On the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase, so what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this.
You said you're a craftsman, right?
Ka. The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely it's not that. Surely it's just the globalization that's occurring in the modern age.
Maya? Where'd that come from?
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
It's funny how many emotes are like that.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that drilling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Jack Shannon.
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, man. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out.
Let him start rambling now. We might never shut him up. What should we do? Cut in. Actually, we've got places to go and things to check and stuff. Maybe another time?
Fine, whatever. Just don't forget, I've got tsunamis worth of grumbling to do.
This girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all, honest.
What? I never said that.
Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you.
What's this? It's covered in seeds. Discount coupon for a burger.
He really wants someone to grumble at, huh? Although it is a burger joint.
Objection!
Shadow Rave. I should get a Shadow Rave emote. Though sadly Saku won't take my commissions.
You said you were crafting.
Yeah, the modern world. Blah 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 blah. Just get me to the point where I can suck it up. So I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days then?
Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands? Did you finish those errands?
Saku busy now, I know, but I'm just saying.
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute, what did he just say? At home and at that restaurant. Are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there, too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? I'm happy for her. They. Saku is they, them. But yeah, I'm happy they're having fun with art and stuff, too. I just wish I could commission. Old man syndrome. OMS? So, on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. I was asked to suck.
You know, no, I shouldn't devolve like that. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase, and it all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze. They. Yeah, Saku's pronouns are they, them.
The owner shouted over to me. Excusez-moi, you, call the police. Call them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So you did end up calling the police? Or did you end up?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Ha! Do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajigs?
What was that? Don't worry about it, Groovy. I won't ruin the innocence.
I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You meant you went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened?
Yes, sirree, the owner was at Tribulations on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in the court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. You bullied me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Ha 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 ha.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Oh God, I hate that I just said
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
Could have at least told us before we got to court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police showed up. Or arrived, whatever. The victim was dead and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah!
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say that. You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. Suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, hmm?
Need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong.
Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again.
But the place is open for business. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. You can, you just wouldn't be very successful. Work on your terminology, Phoenix Wright.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
Only a couple of minutes after that incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. future is now, old man.
Missing when we need him the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too.
So these are all descriptions.
Now I know I'm in a fresh restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container just has oyster sauce. What's that?
It's sauce from oysters.
And look at these knives. They're really sharp.
I'd love to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
Nick likes cheesecake. What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do I respond to something like that? I'm not sure how to respond to that much. Sauce boss.
That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with balsamic vinaigrette.
Isn't that what I ate yesterday for lunch?
Yeah, I think it's been permanently burned into my brain now. As an example of what truly awful food tastes like.
Tastes really good if it was prepared well. Balsami, even. Okay.
Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. Ahem. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee, still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon. On that sad Sunday morning, the foolish cocktail is delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. How was that?
That was terrible. Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you. Okay, well, time to go talk to Maggie. Oh, or not talk to Maggie. What? Oh, well, there's, yeah. We should investigate, what's his name? Gumshoe. Take that! Claps? Thank you, thank you. I'm here all week. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glen Elg did. It's like you can see right through me. Huh? I've cracked him already. See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Now you're here every other day. Hey, you know what? I like that. I'm gonna use that. I'm here every other day. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery? It's almost like it's central to this case or something.
So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. Better to win something, nothing at all than a lousy buck. I was so mad. Half a lousy buck. Yeah, I know the feeling. But the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? They got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to, the day he was killed. It's almost like I didn't already know that.
Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Millionaire Radio.
Millionaire Radio sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad. Buy all the things I never had.
Sorry.
I want to be on the cover of Forbes magazine.
God, I'm terrible. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own. Dude. Sorry, I like it. It was funny. It was a funny joke. You just don't understand. Okay. So I guess I'll go back to the lender? The tender lender bender? Or maybe I need to present things to people. Sans, I appreciate you too. Thank you. It was really interesting watching you play Sonic Lost World. I admit, I've come to like it a little more than I used to. It has its problems, but I don't mind. What about this? More? You must have more. No thanks, I've had enough, really. I'm so thirsty. I don't leave the office. I can't tell you about anything except on T-Gray. Lost World was pretty okay, the jumping was awkward, but the rest of the game seemed fine. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit weird with the jumping, but like once you adjust for it, I think it's pretty good. Those emotes. Okay. So then I guess we need to start presenting profiles? Oh, maybe we could present and be like, is this the waiter? Oh, no, okay. Groovy. Did you really clip it? Oh my gosh. Groovy watching without video, true. Thank you for clipping that. Sorry, pal, all I could think about was Maggie. No, I didn't mean to like that. You okay? No. Audio only, will this be spoilers for me? I'm sorry I'm spoiling it. You don't have to stay here, Groovy. Like, if I'm spoiling you, you are more than free to leave. Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
I don't know, the label says Juniper. But I'll tell you what, this stuff looks like a child. I slept like a rock last night.
Oh, really? That's nice. Shadow singing? I mean, kind of? It's me singing as Maya. No. This is tough. I couldn't find Sonic on PS3? Well, yeah, they took down... Many years ago, they took down 06. They do sell brand new copies of it on Amazon, and I have been very tempted to buy one. Hearing what you're saying, but I'm not listening, that's how I avoid spoilers. I mean, yeah, but the visuals are basically just what the audio is. I admit, I have been very tempted to buy a copy of Sonic 06 on PS3. Because it is my goal to own every Sonic game physically at some point. Yeah, it is a follow mode only. It's a little sad. Okay, so we've got Gumshoe, we've got, what, Old Man, and then we've got the woman. So what could I present to any of them? Okay, we discovered the Millionaire Radio Flyer, got the matches, got the paper badge, we got a car repair bill. Oh, wait, maybe I can present that to her, to the woman. I forget her name. Oh, okay, no. Viola. Okay. Well, so that didn't work. Kudo. What do I present? What do I do? Because, you know what? Maybe I can talk to Gumshoe and present the fake badge? And be like, hey, have you seen this before? What about this? Sorry, okay, no. Maybe I can present... Jeez, okay. I mean, the only other thing I can think is that, like... I have to unlock, Viola's... Do I want to hint? Maybe. Give me just a second. Give me a second to think it through. You said that it was... you also said you suffered a fatal injury. Yes. You were hurt badly, right? Can it have something to do with this? Oh, is this the repair? Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna save because I don't want to lose progress. Hey, Croc, good to see you. Welcome in. How's it going? Head bandage. Yeah, okay. Got it. See? I'm good. I'm going to see Multiverse of Madness tomorrow because ooh, free ticket. Hell yeah. Nice. Let me know what you think of it. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this was his car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis. Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? I mean, she is a Cadaverini, but how do I prove that? Jeez, this is tough. How do I prove that she is the person? Butter toast is the answer. Yes, yeah. Until again. Red Robin does sound good. I do love it. Okay, that was wrong. What? Okay, you know what? I don't think I have enough evidence for this yet. Eating bottomless fries while I stare at the bottom of the pool. Yeah, because they're dead, possibly. This is so tough. No, and they're still not there. A shadow shush. I'll shush if I want to shush, Groovy. It's my stream. Kitchen. Accidentally touching his hand with the approach red. Oh my god, Sans. Jeez. Holding hands is a must on a date, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see. Oh dear. Let's see. Son, if you're still there, yeah, I would like a little bit of a hint, because I'm not entirely clear on how I established that she's a Cadaverini. There's nothing new to present. Well, I mean, apparently everyone's listening to this show now.
That's because everyone wants the money.
Kelsey, I notice you. You have been noticed. They say that the victim, Glenn Eld, was really into gambling.
Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too.
I mean, you definitely can beat gambling.
I won $500 last night playing cards with Wright.
Huh? We were playing for money?
Of course, so you better pay up.
You're a smart one. Waiting for a cop to present before asking for the cash. Waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. So, we need more information about who knows stuff about him. Gumshoe. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer. I didn't get to read the rest of that line. You know stuff about the victim, son? After 600 years of having, I've been you've been noticed many times, Kelsey.
What happens when he crashes through? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
It was literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, do you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know. So have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This should be fun. Let's go, Nick. Or Nick, let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all there is. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I'm elite hacksaws. The kids say that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Got a big meeting and starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up by now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay, well, see you later then.
Bye! Just... You better get going, detective. You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I, kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah. It's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me.
What is it?
It's a bento box. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a ton of weight.
Detective Gumshoe.
A bun works too.
How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. Not even Susie, the crack whore.
You'll think I love weenies. I just can't get enough of the tender juiciness in my mouth. So you give it to her. It took me ages to make. Normally I'd give her the sausage, but you know. Please say you will, pal. Yay! Thank you, son, for voting. Voting is very important, and I encourage everyone to go out and vote. And please ignore the dick jokes that I was making earlier. This is son for being on standby. Yes. Filled with love and plenty of weenies. She's here when you need her. Yes, exactly.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. Give her all the sausage. Sorry. What the fuck?
Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air.
Zzz.
Ah!
Need a quote system. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you?
Oh, who are you? I'm sorry, this access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building.
Son, I notice you. You have been noticed as well.
Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director.
Director? She's human. She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Oh, I see what you did there, Phoenix.
That thing
It's some kind of device, says Glenn Elgs. a scouter.
That's an DMH, right? Even though that's not the right way to say it.
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. And then you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
I like that her like suit has like a flash of electricity or whatever going down. So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. They analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media.
Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. Except not nowadays because we have very large programs and stuff. And nobody uses physical anymore. Cool suit from what I'm hearing. Yeah.
It's a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing.
Oh my god! Oh wait, oh no, I was looking at that incorrect. Okay. Sorry. I thought the rim of his left glasses was like his eye. So like it was like his eyes were like that.
Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time-slicing on the logical axis of global variables. Obviously, the structure influences response time and the performance of the variables, and the memory overloads is vitally important.
Neko, hey, good to see you. Neko, I appreciate you too. Thank you for coming by. I've been meaning to come to a stream of yours. I'm so sorry I haven't had the chance yet. Just wanted to pop in to say hi. Well, I appreciate it. Even just saying hi means so much to me.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we're involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah.
A blank smile just said otherwise, mine. You know about what happened, right, Ms. Basil?
You mean about Glenelg being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
Neko was playing Among Us and kept getting killed. Oh no, poor Neko. That's always a bummer.
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh.
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it.
There might be a clue here somewhere. Hello. Yeah, have a good one too, Neko. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. And again, I will try and make it to a stream. It's just sadly that when you've had streams, I've been busy, so I'm sorry I haven't had the chance, but I will.
Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess.
And yes, have a good night. Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. Just trying to hint that I should tidy my desk. Clean my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey, this calendar.
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen.
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. It's now... Oh, goodness. That is pretty late, Kelsey. I'll bother you next time she's live. I have notifications on. It's not that I don't get the notifications. It's just my schedule hasn't been good.
Yeah, it says meet with the tiger.
The tiger. Yes, you should go to bed, Kelsey. Absolutely.
Wow, look at this mess.
Looks like they're all betting tickets.
What kind of betting tickets?
They're betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets.
Oh, wow. The stores are stuffed full of these.
It's like they're all losing tickets, though.
Spending tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick.
Yeah, totally. Kelsey. Pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling.
Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever. The word I'm looking for.
This office was designed with the futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic?
Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps soothe and calm the soul.
On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
It's okay with me if you don't. You know the consequences. Angie Groovy. Nobody wants Angie Groovy. We all want Happy Groovy. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Sorry.
Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? Guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. I gotta expand my skill set and all that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe I could become Old Speedy's apprentice. Or Old Seedy's apprentice.
And what about your spirit medium training? No, Shadow, why? Because he was pounding the keyboard and I needed to make it realistic. I'm cleaning that.
Hey look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it?
Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya.
That explains why we don't use a computer in our office.
You work there too, Maya.
Yeah, but at least I'm...
Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you.
She said she'd laugh at us, Nick.
She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Easy mistake to make. Okay, I do think that's everything. Okay. Now to give Maggie the weenie. I can't remember what voice I gave her. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Does anyone remember what voice I gave her? It was like... No, I straight up don't remember.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in the court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you guys totally nailed that old man. It was hot.
Well, he was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway.
Is it possible she's the one misremembering things?
Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember?
Yep. I just said that 2 seconds ago. There are many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy that I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something in the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Oh, welcome back, Groovy. I don't remember what voice I gave her, so I'm just giving her a new voice. And it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup.
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it. The MC Screwdriver album, right?
About voting in your local elections, they affect your daily life way more than... Honestly, yeah, in general, basically all levels of government affect you way more than you realize. So vote in all your elections, do your research. It is so easy nowadays to figure out who you agree with. Like, it takes so little time, it is worth so much to do. It was MC Bomber, Maya. The name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
You said that you passed out when the victim Glenelg collapsed, right?
Yes, it's so embarrassing. I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
No, no idea at all. Why? Is it that important, Mr. Wright?
The other waitress, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, you were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
Absolutely. When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
Grr. Like the master biting the paw of the dog that feeds it.
What?
Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
I think it looks like she's trying to figure out something.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about the old CD.
I feel much better than... I've been in a courtroom proceeding. Oh, okay.
It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spill it on, see what you make of it.
Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite... What? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true, there was another customer in the restaurant.
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay then, how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
A woman?
Are you sure, Maggie?
Thanks, son, I've already voted twice. I appreciate the spirit. You only need to vote once. Because, as I learned from being a poll worker, you can you can have a mail-in ballot, and then, like, you can do a provisional ballot, but one will just cancel the other. I'm pretty sure I think the provisional takes precedent. I don't quite remember.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. What? What does this one look like? She was sort of creepy, and she had kind of a cackling laugh.
Creepy?
Cackling?
I don't get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently. Because I have. Okay, so we established that she saw what's-her-face. Her.
Oh, don't let it get you down, Maggie.
Okay, well... maybe I can give her her food, then? Oh, yeah, I've got something you're gonna love.
Really? What is it?
A lunchbox just for you. Here.
Wow, a lunchbox, weenies too? I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make us such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. It looks like he put quite a lot of effort into making this too.
I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. Rules are rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Ex-cop turned waitress seems a whole lot scary.
And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really?
Emerald, hey! Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Good to see you.
All yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
she's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
But... I guess so. Well, how was it?
That hit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad you gave them. I gave them to you, sir.
I mean, I guess we can tell him that we gave it. Police Station Criminal Affairs Department.
The main server just went up and spoke.
Why the heck isn't this conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. This one's about cats. And I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. Gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No, just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend.
Wow, this place really is buzzing.
Something must be going down, something really big. Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. I'd love to. All that info? Got big problems here today.
Why? What's wrong? What's going on?
I gotta catch up on these Kirby's Dream Course episodes. Thank you, Groovy. That is amazing. It's a virus. I like it when they say, I'm gonna fucking pray. It's like my favorite bit. There's a virus rippling through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm going to just say this once, so listen up, pal.
Yes.
No matter how poor you get, you never borrow from a place like this, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. Now, we're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems I ran into trouble just recently.
Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say? That lady?
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
Better find out what the story is with this lady.
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
Here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think I know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
I don't get the feeling they're making fun of me. Okay, fine, I'm no expert, but at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage.
Damage? You mean like it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No, the damage is, well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. Virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? The virus can move from one machine to another and over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? It's not like data has any value to people.
No, people don't infect their own machines, they send the virus to someone else's.
What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you're sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, well, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
The different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of a virus we caught somewhere before.
Name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too.
Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you.
If data didn't have value, I wouldn't have a job. I know, right? But that's the joke.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings while they're like they're cups of cheap creme brulee.
You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you?
No. I'm just, that's not,
I don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right?
I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right.
That's harsh. This is the this is the stupid name. I remember it now. Okay, I thought I had failed. Sorry, skipped a few lines.
Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it.
The name scribbled on that sports paper, the name on that CD. That's the name of the virus, MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that's infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber.
Can you give us any more details, please?
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
Now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah, it's in every computer in the public office in the city.
You know what? I'm sorry. I will be right back. I need to go get water, otherwise my throat will die. I will be back. Okay, hi. Sorry, I just... You know, it's hard enough to voice act normally for me. And since I haven't done it in a little while, it's hard. I am back, Groovy. Hi. I am. Baby got back. Sorry. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around dancing like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who made this virus was a real genius, so the focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market.
Mean someone put this virus up for sale? Don't apologize. Hydration is important.
Because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? Okay, so... figured that out.
Apparently everyone's listening to the show now.
That's because everyone wants money.
That's true. Especially me. I want money.
They say that the victim, Glenn Elk, was really into gambling.
Yeah, great. You can't beat gambling. I love it too. I won $500.
Oh, you're playing for money?
Of course, so you better pay up.
Okay. Same dialogue. But yeah, everyone wants money. You know, I'm actually really sad. So, Limited Run Games, they were putting up Shantae for PS5 for sale, and I have the other Shantaes, but I don't have enough money to order this one, so my collection's gonna be incomplete. It makes me sad. Detention center? Okay. Unless... Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I have a thought. I have a thought about where to go. Okay, well, I mean, aside from there.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted password protected.
Super admin restricted desktop access password protected. This is madness.
No, Maya, that is Sparta. Oh my fucking god. UNLRG, I know, but I really appreciate the work they do because without them, there wouldn't be physical copies of shit. And that makes me sad. This is Sparta! Sorry. Yes, Groovy? God damn it.
Code word, sesame. If it's not sesame, then it must be your mother's maiden name. That's how it always is.
There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this.
Maybe you should focus on asking about Glen Oak. What do you say?
Okay. About Mr. Elg.
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. So you said something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out exactly what this trouble is. I know it's because he has 500 losing tickets in his desk.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
Sparta. Oh, okay. It was just a regular talk option. Mr. Elg, was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry? Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Hell yeah, Cyclox. 3 Cyclox.
I guess Mr. Elk is like every other man with his own pile of secrets.
Is that really? Are they really? Okay, so I didn't examine the trash can. I couldn't figure out why the... Oh! Yeah, that... Oh my god. I guess I can't blame you, but also... Yeah. I can imagine. Also, that line is definitely a what is a man, a miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk, have at you. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service?
What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. This is Basil. Let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? The 500 tickets in his desk? I don't get it. I can't see. No, it's okay.
What is that?
Bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones.
With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell?
What is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glen Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on...
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Child's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Fuck. Okay, I... Oh, come on, it's the same thing! It's the same thing. Why didn't... Ugh. The lottery. Horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No.
You are right. Glenn didn't have a gambling habit. Good people must not follow his example, do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, did he not, for $500,000?
Yeah, but...
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
It's true that... it's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elk's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. Like a tiger.
No.
Furio Tigre is the boss of the loan office called Tenderlender.
Tenderlender. People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices.
Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think?
Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
No. I meant about Mr. Elk.
You think Elk had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I've got proof that they knew each other. Okay, so I think the connection is the sports paper. I don't know. I think it might be sports paper. But it might be the matches. Yeah, Blue Screen Zinc is not a good business name either. Nobody likes a blue screen. Exactly. How do I prove that they knew each other? I should have saved before this. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go for it. Shit.
I'm not sure. Let's ask one of the programmers. Excuse me, can you answer this fan's query?
Obviously.
This is pretty tough. I really do. Is this the time to present that? Because this is his program, but we haven't proven that it's his program, I don't think. Okay. Ugh. Do I want a hint? Well, okay, tell me if I do or don't have all the evidence for this. I do. Okay. No? Okay, fine. Yeah, what's can you give me a hint?
Transmission of the node to movement.
Is it the car repair bill? Because that's the only other thing I can think of is like... Well, but no, he's Elg. He's not Cadaverini. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I know. How would I prove? That doesn't have anything to do with him. Doesn't have anything to do with him. Gumshoe said the virus was on sale on the black market. What links them is the products. I presented the CD though. Did I not present the CD? I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. I don't think I have enough evidence. Or at least I might need to figure out something else, because I presented the CD and she rejected it. We have to talk to Gumshoe. See, that's kind of what I had already thought, but... Well, he doesn't want to talk about... Yeah, we already talked about the virus and that. I mean, do I need to present Elg to him? This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer. Well, this guy, the tiger.
Is he famous?
Yeah, this guy's not a loan shark, you know. Nope, he's a big lone cat. Hence the name. Don't pay him back and you better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive.
You're shaking, detective.
Like a leaf. Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kind of on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. Do I want a hint? Yeah, can I get a hint? I'm kind of lost. I know essentially what it's trying to do, but I don't know how I prove the connection between them. Because the only people I can talk to are Gumshoe. Present Viola to Gumshoe. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's weird. Okay, thank you. That's the girl who works over at the Tenderland. I want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. Groovy with the emotes.
She looks kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruno Cadaverini. Bruno?
Bruno Cadaverini? You know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him. Bruno Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. I can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on? Aren't you, pal? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Okay. Okay, finally, progress. Not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Well, are they a scary bunch of people? That's who.
You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about?
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah.
Moolah? As in...
They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market.
The black market, huh? And that includes Tenderlender, I take it?
Sure, but no one stands up to Bruto Cavarini. And I mean no one.
Interesting.
So Viola is the granddaughter of some mafia boss then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how did she end up at the Tenderlender?
I don't know, pal. I heard she and the boss of Tenderlender are pretty tight.
Tight?
I heard clout chasing. Sort of? Maybe? What? I mean, you hear it all the time here on the Super Chat 271 stream, so I don't know what you mean, Groovy.
Sorry. That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue.
Ah, I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing.
And that is?
You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Lunchbox?
You remember the weenies?
I hate weenies.
Oh yeah, those weenies.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Please don't. Please.
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah, that's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh,
Do me a favor again, huh, pal? And deliver this.
Sure is a heavy burden in more ways than one.
Just imagine little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
I don't feel comfortable.
weenies again, Nick. Don't tell me we have to eat all these too.
We do, Maya. We have to eat all of them. Oh no! Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies? No. No. They can't be serious.
I really can't eat anymore.
No. No. Okay. So that was the piece of evidence I needed. Sorry. Okay, you can't tell me that that was an accident. It was not an accident at all. They knew what they were doing. You said that the bandage gun was from an operation? You also said that you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you meant you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? The loan? I have those car repair bills involved in the accident. Yeah. Viola. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try and avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head, a bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. Honestly, if you were the car, I don't imagine it would... it's more dangerous for the biker than it is for you. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have... Is it possible it could have been... It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car, but Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in the accident on his bike. Oh, I should have saved. I'm a fool. Because his bike is all fucked up from the back. Yeah. Not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Yeah, very, very, very expensive. Seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure, so I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, wasn't? Paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think he's a fat liar! It wasn't because of you, but because of someone else. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? What? $1 million. Yeah, sounds like the average surgery bill in America. "4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation." The gamer rage? I mean, it's not rage, I'm just being emphatic. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious, a simple procedure.
Oh, really?
Couldn't have been too big. Like I said, the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh?
Son, I appreciate you, and I definitely will save. In fact, you know what? Let's do it right now. But I appreciate you too, thank you. It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million? It has to be related to the poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
but I knew that wasn't really true. I'm crying now.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these, medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse.
I'm crying. Yeah.
I'm crying now.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Stabbing is totally cool by me. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything alright, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
Won't need to convince Viola of anything, so I guess I can get rid of this. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got, you know what, let's look at the medical thing. Payment was due last year. I'm sorry, I can't. No worries, Groovy. Oh no, she's still not back yet? Okay. So I guess I need to go to blue screen. Ah, the buttons. What do buttons do? Oh, you know what? Let's save right now, before I forget. Oh wait, but I still haven't established... Still haven't established the connection between... What's his name and Mr. Elg. Fox. Tiger, duh. Nothing else. Okay, so that's fine. Très bien. Doubt anyone's in the kitchen. Okay. Virus disk. Oh! Well, okay. Wait, should it? It doesn't say was made by Mr. Elg, does it? No, then that still doesn't prove that nothing's changed. No, I'm... Hold on, I'm gonna at least... I'm going back to the Criminal Affairs Department for a second. Try it and save. I mean, I guess, but I just... Okay. Hold on, let me just present it to Gumshoe. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll try it. I mean, what else do I have to lose? Okay, we're saving again. Present the Matagama. Yeah. Yep. Present that, and then yada yada. Okay, and this one, ticket.
No, you're right, Mr.
It's hard to imagine. It's him. Hey, Structor! Good to see you. How is Phoenix Wright going? A little rough, but I'm getting through it. And it's hard to voice act. I haven't done this in a little while, so my throat's kind of hurting a little. Instructor, yes, hi! Oh wait, whoops, that's... okay. Oh, shit! No, I didn't mean to present that. Really isn't widescreen, it is not. I messed up on the menu. Yeah, see? No, it still doesn't work. Well, I'm reloading anyway, so... And yeah, the DX port is pretty rough. No, because I need some way to either prove that... Well, because I would need to prove that Furio was selling the CD on the black market and that Elg produced the CD, and neither are proven right now. Because all we know is we found this at the Tenderlender and it contains a virus program. So, what I would need is at least something to link Mr. Elg to this. But I don't... Gumshoe won't tell us anything, so... I've talked to everyone, I think. Maybe I need to present, Cadaverini. Wouldn't go flashing that photo around if I were you, pal.
Why not?
That guy rules the criminal underworld. You could get yourselves in trouble. I'm talking say your prayers trouble.
You're shaking, detective.
Like a leaf. Yeah, just, you know, okay. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't accept the CD as proof. Or he just says, like, oh, I don't know about that. See? Present it, and you go, what do you think about this? Sorry, pal. I could discuss anything.
Hey, I thought you were gonna help us out.
This is the standard, I don't care about this dialogue. So, like, I feel like there's somewhere else I need to go. Maybe Kudo? Did he know anything about anyone? No. It's one impressive desk on one impressive rug.
It's solid gold, Nick. Gold. Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that.
Do you really want to buy such a shiny desk, though? I've considered trying Sonic Adventure again. I hated it as a kid, but I adore Sonic Adventure. I know Joke play the games at least once every year. I love the Sonic Adventure games. But you know, I am biased because I did grow up with it, so, you know. Not everyone has to like the things I like, but I do love the game quite dearly. And I did check his calendar. Oh, that's what I need to... Thank you. Okay, I got it. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. If I knew that you would feel better about it, I would say go for it, but I don't know. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Thank you, son. I fucked up again. I hated Hub Worlds as a kid. By the way, I prefer Adventure 2, to be honest with you. Adventure 1 certainly has its place, but I think Adventure 2 refined it far better. Like, it gave the characters more weight, adjusted the camera. Admittedly, the camera's still pretty bad, but glitched through a bridge two times, maybe? I don't know. Admittedly, what frustrates me about Adventure 1, like, any way to play it nowadays, it's horribly buggy, and the reason for that is because Sega keeps porting the DX port, which is the GameCube port, that had a ton of issues because the way Dreamcast handled lighting and rendering is different from how the GameCube did it. So it created all sorts of collision issues and lighting issues, so that makes me very sad. That's what I wanted to do. I can't believe that I like this game as a teen. I love adventure. I mean, like, again, you don't have to like it, but I very much love this game to death. Him, and then we'll present the calendar. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Okay, the tiger is the boss of called the Tenderlender. This is who Mr. Elk met on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk to him about is his debt. No.
It's quite true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think.
100,000? Ouch.
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money.
His talents?
Talking about programming.
What computer program is worth $100,000?
Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work.
The program in question, was it MC Bomber? This is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's been infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber!
No.
Glenn's head had more processing power than any other computer.
But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. It is not an easy amount to repay.
So far, Adventure 1 is buggy, Unleashed looks like crap, 06 isn't available, so Sonic on PS3 isn't doing too hot. Yeah. Yeah, Adventure 2, I think, is the more, polished in terms of both its port and in terms of just gameplay and stuff.
So he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky.
Risky? How?
Maybe he was gonna become a waitress at Tribulations.
Come up with these ideas. So it's safe to say that Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh?
The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but a genius. But still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. Going to have to reevaluate them when I eventually get a real Dreamcast.
This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts.
I guess he won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Or we won't be. Okay. Thrown back on the floor.
Here's the trash can, Nick.
Okay, so we learned about those two things. I mean, I guess we should move? Yeah. Oh, bonjour. I have been waiting for you to return.
Mr. Armstrong.
Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you fellas.
Ah, it's Zinny Hope.
Who you calling Zinope? Not from the table already, right? Okay, hand it over. What? You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical paper? Ms. Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's little Bruno's girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. I'm hesitant to stream Adventure 2 again, considering how bad I was last time. Oh, I've been thinking about when I should stream Adventure 2 again. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two. Oui. Mr. Armstrong, forgive me. Désolé, I cannot argue with him. That really hurt. That all you've got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait. Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright. So stupid, I shouldn't have let my guard down. Yeah, it was pretty stupid. Those medical papers were vital. Evidence. Hold it, pal. Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe! Detective? You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Gwah! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind.
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow, in court. Tenderlender is going down. Truth be told, I think Tenderlender is a good name for the business. For the biznatch. Yeah, Gumshoe saves the day again. Was Maya under the table that whole time? Yes, yeah. Because this is not the first time Gumshoe has saved us from getting beaten up. because the first game with the movie star lady who was in with the mafia, and she was ordering them to attack, and then Gumshoe came in.
Good morning, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Good morning, Maggie.
So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery.
That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet.
Are you okay, Nick?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course.
I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, that wasn't doubt, that was determination.
Why don't I believe you?
It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat.
Roger, but don't let me down. Mr. Wright, I'm counting on you.
Hey, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How did you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Oh. You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Yeah, maybe this'll help.
Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me you don't remember this thing. Come to think of it, it doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. It's the small bottle that turned up in Tribulations' kitchen a couple of days ago. Oh, they're aromatherapy.
Hey, wait a minute, this one's different.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label.
And it doesn't smell either.
We finally got the analysis results back from the lab.
So, what was it? Is it the poison?
Afraid not, pal. It's medication. Oh.
Medication?
Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently. For ears, you mean... Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elk was using for his ruptured eardrum. What was it doing in the kitchen? What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but... It's going to weaken the impact its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it? Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Underdogs. They're a group of Australians who I really love. They were like Smash YouTubers and then they made their own channel. There was a video where they were playing They were playing Mario Kart, and someone was trying to say, one of them was trying to say that like they convinced another to do something. He's like, I inseminated it into your mind, and everyone's going like, I don't think inseminated is what you mean. And he's like, no, that's what I said. Like, and then someone goes like, you couldn't have. My mind's impregnable. Genius.
Beef. Hi, you. Hi, the beefies. It's just a beef. What do I owe this pleasure? Hi, you. Hi, sweet kitten. Have you come to complain about the service in here? Because you're not getting fed? Oh, loaf.
Oh, God. And beef cameo, yes. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done, or my name is Phoenix Wright. Is it the beef alarm? Maybe. It's a little early for the beef alarm, isn't it? It's 3:50.
You don't usually get this hungry this early. Are you a silly beefies? Oh, elevator butt? Elevator butt. Yeah, elevator butt. You silly. You sweet and silly.
10 minutes, yeah. Violet is sleeping. Oh, Violet. The court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Joker! Hey! I'm coming for a quick check-in. Yeah, things are okay. Things are, ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems. Hey, Snail, I just got back to— oh my gosh, Neko as well! It's good to see you again. From shadow to shadow, so smooth. What are you talking about? I'm always shadow. I'm always shadow! What do you mean? I'm just kidding, sorry. Oh heck! Sans
Thesis gifted a tier 1 sub to Joker Girl.
Thank you.
They have
for
given
the gift
26
sub.
gift subs in the channel.
Or is the camera playing tricks on me? Well, I did fix the squash, but also I've gained weight. Nice, Sansy. Thank you, Sans, so much. I really appreciate it. Mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Look thin and pretty, sir. Well, I appreciate it, but I don't feel that way. Thank you, Mr. Godot. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, honey.
Ha! Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning. I didn't start the fire. It was always turning. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We must turn with it. It's just need to gather one more gift sub. Oh yeah, huh? The Better Butter gift basket. You've lost me already, Mr. Godot. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. So, yeah? Only losers think like that. You got to change with the times. That's one of my rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to the riddles? You know the answers to these riddles? That's right. The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. He was throwing us off the scent. And today I'll prove it. Butter bouquet. That would be amazing. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. Oh, I don't want this witness.
Here is pet the beef time, because you are so silly, and you are cute, and I love you. I do. You are a big kittens that I love.
Butter K. And are you... Oh, bonjour everyone. I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and chef of La Tribulations Enchanté. Please stop. Please stop with that animation. Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman? Oh la la, monsieur. As you can see, I am La Peur and Persky gentleman, no? Hug! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you, Hug! Hi! No you. You can almost hear him moan in French. I know, it's disturbing. On the day of the incident, you were in Tribulations' kitchen. Isn't that right? With your monster. Everything feels right. Can you moan? Oh god. I had to work Saturday. Oh heck. Was it okay at least? And no I can't. You'd have to pay me pretty well to moan in French. Okay, it's time for a random soundboard. For those of you who are new to my stream, I have a soundboard full of inside jokes, and I play one at random with no context. So, let's see, what haven't I played in a while?
We'll always save the day, and if you think we can, I hate you!
We'll always always save the duh, and if you think we can't, I hate you!
We'll always save the day. And if you think we can't, I hate you!
I can't believe you hate you. Oh.
We'll always save the day. And if you think we can't,
Yes,
I
you
hate
should sleep,
you!
Joker. I hate you. Give me a dollar amount. I don't know if I'd be comfortable giving the dollar amount.
We'll always save the day. And if you think we can't, I hate you!
Thank you for redeeming that, Groovy. Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? I hate you! Can't sleep. I need to come up with something I can sprinkle in my assignment. I don't know what to write about. Everything I Google is... There's nothing about online. Wait, what's the subject you have to write about? I can help. Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Tribulations. Oui, volontiers. What? That's the fun of it. No context. When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. No one ever wrote a single post on Facebook about having fun or hanging out in a specific park. I thought I could write about local nightlife. Oh wow. Yeah, you might have to switch topics. Shadow, I'ma boop your snoot. Heck. Not if I boop your snoot first. Where's the emote? There it is. I remember I was experimenting with some new art deco that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. You would have seen everything in reverse, no? Can't be super specific because of doxing, but I'm writing about a specific hotel in the city of talking about. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I don't think I can be of much help. Mirror? Oui, un grand mirror. La most enormous mirror. It's not about the park, just thought you could use the park as proof. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know the area in general well enough to say anything. And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. Or no. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front. What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. People leave reviews to complain. Yeah, that's true. If you were rich and came to visit... I mean, yeah, I would need to sell a kidney. Or moan in French. But I don't want to do either.
Oh, Beef. Are you silly? Are you doing the roly-polies? Why you scratch that? Why you reach out like that? Why are you being silly? Why do you have such a soft tongue? Why is your tongue so soft?
Oh, stretchies. Oh, man, I wish I could show you guys. He's on the floor, on his back, like, reaching out to whatever's nearest. And he's touching a pile of something. And I get to pet his tongue, because his tongue is super soft. Right? You have the soft tummies. You have the soft tongue. You're so soft. I'm surprised. He doesn't generally let me pet his tongue this much. It's rough. I hate when that happens. Can't think of any models to use either. Wait, it's not about the park. Wait, okay. I could make ideal guess, but that seems kind of pointless. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Beefies, why you do that?
Why you do that? When it all happens, hold it.
Are you sleeping like this, Beefies? Are you being a silly?
Oh, this is so cute. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this. It's so silly. He's like falling asleep. Okay. Why 55,000 characters? Couldn't it be 30k? I could have finished today and... Okay. Okay, should have been a passable one. Hey, I mean, passable's the important thing, right? And who were the two customers exactly? Mais, of course, la young man who died. And la Azel, not so young man. You're referring to yesterday's witness, I presume. Other man Maggie says she saw at the table. It tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence.
We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we?
I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. I wish I could help, but I'm sorry, Joker. D for diploma, Sansa. Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh, for diploma. Okay, yeah, I get it. Never mind. You should post the B. You know what? I will, Structor. Are you in my Discord? Yeah, I think we talked about this. Oh, no! No, I can't. I don't think I can. I can't. I'm sorry. So, long story short, there is a picture for... Or there is a gift I have for a friend. And he's touching the gift, so I can't. I don't want to post it because then he's gonna see. And it's too cool that I want it to be a surprise. You were experimenting with Art Deco. How come I never heard about that before today? You are not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur? Please stay on topic. Why didn't you tell the court about this before? But I did just a few moments ago. Ahem, excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of decoculture? No, Art Deco. It's a style of design, Your Honor. Sorry. You know what? I will send anybody who DMs me, like, I will send you the picture. I just don't want to post it in a place where my friend might see it. Fresh avocado? Hell yeah. I love avocado. Well, ceiling carpets, that sort of thing. Ah, yes, of course, that deco. Or that deco. I was trying to achieve a more la effeminate look for my restaurant. I was planning the most bold remodeling of la decor. Like having a large mirror.
Beef, you are so silly. And cute. And why you do this?
How big of a mirror are we talking about? Woof. Something about 4 meters wide and, oui, about 2 meters high. Let's see, if 1 meter is about 1 yard, holy glass in a frame, that's huge. I was intending to install it on la ceiling eventually. The ceiling? Is there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. Avocado? Mais non. But I decided not to go through with it in the end. What should I do? Press. Always press. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. There's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimonies. But... Oh, okay. Maybe I can get a better picture. No. Okay, no. He rolled over.
Beef, you are so cute. Where the beef? No, stay here.
Oh, stretchies.
Stretchy beef, no beef, stay here. Stay here.
Okay, bye, beef. You didn't ask, Trite. You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work. What? The mirror was delivered to Tribulations the day before the incident. Really? As Mr. Armstrong testifies, he was carrying out some design changes. I know how that feels. My cat keeps on moving. Yeah, I mean, he's generally pretty good about taking pictures, but I wanted this one specific pose he was in, and he shifted. Even a mirror was delivered to Tribulations doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. Just say that then. If you want to doubt someone, try look in the mirror. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough. So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror. Perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. Normally I'd expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object. Objection! Normally? What does normality or how does normality come into this? That's lame, Wright, even for you. Huh? Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it? Also, if you have picture instructor, please do show, because I do love cats. Okay. Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer? And the top-notch chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here? Well, try. Not the hair. I do not have a top knot. Mr. Godot is correct. A lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument. I mean, that's this whole series. Bien, logic as one's idée. La cop la prise would have been seen in reverse. Everything? You would have seen everything in reverse? Oui.
Hey, Nick. Just take a second and think about what old CD said in his testimony.
How did he phrase it again?
The boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. And then he used the same hand, his left hand.
He saw everything described reflected in a mirror, and everything he said he saw on the left would actually be on the right, huh?
Clears up problems with it. Or does it? Ugh. Fault of a mirror. Okay, so I feel like this is the statement that I need to present something on. I'm not entirely sure what. Empty. Authentic. This is... Oh. Well, so then this. Hold on, I'm gonna save before anything else gets messed up. Nope, I think I got it. I think I got it, son. There we go. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side of his... No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt.
So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw that as a reflection in a mirror, it would mean both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side. Exactement. You see, monsieur. Now that you think about it, it's not so odd, no? Unfortunately, it's you who didn't think about it. That's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror. Why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? Order, order! Mr. Wright is correct. If the witness genuinely observed the reflected in the mirror, then we would have expected the eyepiece to have been over his right eye. How bitter. Trey, you should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. Are you talking about your coffee or something completely different? You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks? You remember this, I presume. The I broke the vase, I'm sorry apology Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony? I can't real courts be this hype? Yeah, really. I would love to see, like, the lawyers just, like, shit-talking each other. Nah, the defense ain't got shit. Let me tell you, this is how it happened. Exactly. The old man has a very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. Well, the more an impression of the more muddled his mind makes it. What's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg? Clearly that it's the victim's eyepiece. And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man. Saw the earpiece and those newfangled retching spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear his left ear? Ha, well, Trey. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever.
Wow, I really thought he was old seedy for a minute there. Godo's good.
Defense is fucking bullshitting, Your Honor. I know, can you look at this loser defending him? Nah, man. Enough. I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony.
But look, Nick, looks like the boil of you found is just a rash.
Dick of the world, Barry. The mirror, it can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Until the core, we're all ears. Oh god, no, stop. I can explain, please, if you look at the plans of the restaurant. Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably? Amiel, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two arms. There's only one seat. You could have seen? No, this doesn't make sense. That was the seat at the table sitting at. The old man was sitting. It moved the mirror so it was not in the way. No, bullshit. But naturally, I did not touch anything else. See no problems with the explanation we have just heard. The table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror. What a naughty little coquette I am. Confusing all the men like this. Don't worry about it. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again. I hate that guy. You just said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that? Oh, dear. Stop. Stop it. Of course. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you please. Okay, hold on. Before anything, where's that vase? Shit, it's not. Because we already established that he was over on the lower side, like underneath the X, and like, shit, where's the vase? Do we not have the vase as evidence anymore? Shit, okay, well... got an idea to write about Instagrammability, which is a pretty easy topic, so I'm getting things done. Okay, that's good. Very good. As long as you're getting it done. It's here, correct? Oui? Really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way. Look who's talking, Wright. Huh? You're obstructing my view, among other things. But this is my seat in the courtroom. Tribulations' charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Wright. I tell you, Monsieur, la mirror was there in the middle of the restaurant. There was only one seat from which you could have... And where would that be? Oh la la, look how you leaned on me. I always get attacked. I always attract the younger boy. Maybe you should keep suspense a little longer. Stop. Stop it. Just stop. Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once. I talk the older ones too, you know, handsome. I shall teach you too. Oh, God, stop! Stop! Like, just stop. Should have thought of this sooner. Yeah, but at least you did think of it. I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time.
I bet she has mocha cream skin and a cappuccino perfume.
Yeah, I will tell you there was only one seat from which you could have seen. I know that pose makes me so uncomfortable. There are actual scholarly articles on this. Oh, okay. That makes things easier. Yay, Instagram, sort of. Except not really, because it's owned by Facebook, but... So why can you only see the victim from that particular seat? Stop! Stop it! Stop! It's obvious, no? If you look at the pants, you will understand. Everything would have been perfected in mirror like so. You're sitting at that table next to him, you will see everything, no?
That's the seat the old Seedy was sitting on that day, when the poisoning happened.
Old man was sitting at the table next to the victim? Why does that seem kind of odd? Because he wasn't. Did you move the mirror while Mr. Kudo was off calling the police? Oui, exactement. I carried it out of the restaurant then. You moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself? Stop! Oh my fucking god, stop! Just stop! What can I say? I know how to pick up things, handsome. Fuck, it feels like a switch just clicked, because now I can talk about trends and feelings and what... Hey, that's really good. Yeah, it sounds great. Absolutely.
Cadell actually laughed at something.
Well, given the nature's physique, I suppose it's possible. Did you move anything from the crime scene? Anything else from the crime scene? I look like the obliging type, no? I gotta watch you die on camera. I am dying. Are you sure about that? I touched nothing except la mirror. Right, is there something the witnesses said that just matched the crime scene? Yes, there is, and I just... Oh, no, I know what it is. I know what it is. Huh. Yeah, okay. Harper. Oh, I have the thing for that. An opera with golden mirror and frankincense. A few drops to your coffee and voila, enjoy. No, I know what it is. I know what it is. Me, choose me, choose me. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's the point. He clearly moved the bullshit. Don't have time to edit the beginning, but at least now I feel like I have something I can write here. Okay, well that's good. What the fuck? But that's wrong. That's wrong, and that's the evidence. That's the whole fucking point. I'm mad. That terrible incident. I moves the mirror. That moves the seats. Okay. I mean, that's the point. That's literally what it is. Okay, I have another guess. Save it again. But that is also not true. You know, I'm presenting it. Yeah, okay, good. This is a piece of evidence with the testimony that contradicts what you heard here. The crime photo? So many characters. Yeah, that's a lot of characters for sure. Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist. What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Should not exist? Huh, sounds like you're describing yourself there, Wright. Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. It's something that should not exist in this photo. It's clearly this because there wasn't a... Because he... It's pretty obvious that this should not be in this picture. The vase? What possible connection does that have with the witness's testimony? Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts this piece of evidence. Oh, whoops, no, that was this one. There's one thing that clearly contradicts, or one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there's no unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? I want to sit down and read a long article about Instagram at 3 a.m., but I wrote a few thousand characters today, and I have something to work on. That's good, yes. A start's better than nothing. Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at that table next to the victim at all.
Objection!
Don't be an idiot, Wright. That's impossible. That seat's the only one he could have seen the victim's reflection from. Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Tribune that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. Mon Dieu. I don't like the way he sticks out his butt, either. That's not okay. Don't try to confuse the court, Wright. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase. While the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene. Write your ideas down so you don't forget them. That's also good advice. True, Sans. Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary. In his own words, I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? I was right. There was no mirror in that restaurant that day. In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear which he couldn't hear? Huh. You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, try it. Then this problem is all yours. But how do you explain what the old man saw? If I can answer this, then that'll not much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Excuse me.
Are you gonna be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
The shadow fucking dies. I do. Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Yes, Your Honor. Behind all of it is simple. Well, it's not that the victim was a well, hashtag Super Shadow Death. And this ain't Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, shit. So they were implying that Tiger was sitting there too. So that means that he would have been obstructing the view, or that... It's not that the ear doctor made a mistake. Either the victim or Mr. Kudo made a mistake. I think the victim was a phony. I think that's worded weirdly. This case is riddled with contradictions, yet there's one very simple answer that clears them all up. And what is that? The incident which Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events. What? Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter, a phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake.
Meow. Meow. Why are you meowing? What you meow about, silly? What you being silly about? What you doing? What you doing, silly? You wanna sit? Is that it? Meow.
Sits. Okay, sits. Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom. Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, then? What did you just say? Troy, are you saying that Mr. Kudo was what he saw was a setup? Oh, bye, beef. Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elg and acted out the whole coffee cup pour. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo.
Objection!
Get real, Troy. Why would anyone want to do that? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was...
The serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. It's the serving girl right there. The defendant's chair. I remember her well.
It's so hard to believe, but... There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poison. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee.
Objection!
Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but... It's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. That's right. Well, witness, if your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct? Oh la la, this is most difficult for me. No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Tribulations that day? The defendant demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened. The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day. Oh, oui. La victime, Monsieur L, he came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Mon L became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that la poisoning incident occurred. No, there was no time for me to do la acting. Just so we're clear, there was no mirror. Or just so we're clear, there was no mirror at all in the restaurant after all. Je vous demande pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly. It's okay. I wanted to save everyone time. That's why I committed perjury. Don't even worry about it. What you have just done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later. Oui. For now, we will hear your cross-examination. Mr. Wright, if you please. Thank you for doling out punishment. PRB, I'm not actually dead. Okay, sure thing. Sure thing, Groovy. He took that perjury charge a bit too well. I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. Was he alone at his table as well? Mais oui, I saw him from the kitchen. Yet the defendant, Ms. Bird, remembers it different. She swears there was another man at the victim's table.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, Troy, yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What kind of coffee is he even drinking?
Not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet.
Hearing Maya say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. What? The old man, not long have talking. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? Oui, he comes often for my special coffee. I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience. Oh, you make me so... Oh, stop! Stop with that animation. Stop it. Oh, you make me so happy, monsieur. You're most welcome anytime. I said it was worth one sip and nothing more. Curiosity, what was the time when Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh no, I cannot remember, monsieur. I believe we were told by a witness yesterday. The crime was reported at 2:25, kind of a scary old man, sir. Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness? The incident happened around 20 minutes after he arrived, so the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10, no? Just after 2, huh? Stop! Stop it with that animation. Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, monsieur. You're wonderful. I can't sit here all the time and do nothing now, can I? The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony. Oui, monsieur. Stop! Stop it! Merci bien. That's French, isn't it? At least one person's in a good mood.
He's even humming a song to himself.
I don't know. Yeah, that one was really obvious. I'm afraid I've finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. Quoi? What do you mean? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket. Oui, that must be la show Monsieur Elg was listening to. I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright. I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, oui, I am sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I knew it was that time because I had just finished serving la lunch menu. Get to the point, Troy. If you have. That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. and it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. It's on the air at 1:30. Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. No. The victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over, there's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. This victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. That show has clearly never had sex. Oh my god. Sans. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs in Tribulations that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer, and the phony Glen Elg acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to win. It certainly seems that way. I mean, if it wasn't the case, how would you explain the time discrepancy? I'm the most thrilling 10 minutes of anyone's life. How rude, Sans. I'll have you know, I have plenty of good 10 minutes here. I'm just kidding. Quite a performance, Wright. You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What is this? Music Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain, then, where the real Glen Elg is? I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at the time the real Glen Elg was already dead. That's certainly the obvious conclusion. Tell me what? Oh my god. Thank you, Troy. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say. What? Now, I presume you can prove this theory. Can you explain where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. That customer was the phony Glen Elg. Where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? Prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. Your theory is to stand up to examination by the court. You must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Yes, Your Honor. No conjecture, Trey. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Evidence?
What's wrong with that intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
Thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead. Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Mr. Elg concealed? It had to have been in Tribulations. It's too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Tribulations. Interesting. But where could a body have been hidden inside of the restaurant? So you would care to show us on these plans? Yes, Your Honor. I mean, it could be concealed anywhere. The kitchen? It's in here. I see. Nice supposition, but can you back it up? The evidence that the body was hidden in that location. Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No. I've never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. Stop using that animation. I only use the very best bottle, so the highest quality only for me. Where's the bottle found, Mr. Wright? Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found inside the kitchen of Tribulations. Eh? Quoi? But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication. What kind of medication? I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elg visited an ornithological clinic and was given medicine on that day? You can't be serious. The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed and the lab results are here. And I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle match the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg. Glenn Elg's murderer hid the semen, the body in the kitchen. At which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Mon Dieu. Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird, however. You were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. No. Order, order. This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Elg?
Never. I could not do such an horrible thing.
No, no, no. Mr. Godot? The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. Yeah, I don't think he knows how many cups he's had. Then I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I like to take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in here called my H-deficient friend? Or my H-deficient friend.
Je vous demande pardon. Please, you must help me out. It is a trap. Listen to me. Por favor.
That's not. Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong, and por favor is Spanish. Yeah. I was trying to say that's not French. I'm only gonna ask you once. Did you do it?
No, no, no. Absolutely no.
Let's hear it. You've got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You're gonna lose yourself to the music the moment you want it. You wanna never let it go.
No beef.
Witness, the court will permit the final chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you, as does my gavel.
Oui, it is clear.
What do they say in the movies? I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, I'm Shisha. Thank you. Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong.
It is true I hid the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason I could not refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me.
You were forced? By who?
I cannot say, or I will be erased.
Let's try a different question, then. When Mr. Elg died, was he really the only person at his table? When are we gonna get a full Eminem karaoke stream? That's even more than me moaning in a French accent. That is... Ooh. When I visit Shadow, I can do Rap God? Oh my god. No, it would have to be... It's way too expensive.
There was another man. I knew it. Mackie was telling the truth.
You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright. And real Slim Shady, I forgot about Dre.
Tell the name of the real killer.
Oh, poor Beef, I hear him meowing. This needs to happen. I'm sorry, but it's too expensive for you, Sans. Did you carry the body by yourself? Oui, I carried him. I carried Maggie too. Welcome back, Groovy! You missed some good moments. Maggie too? When she saw La Victim collapse, she fainted. Shadow, we need to give the people what they want. No, what they want is too expensive for them, son. I could not leave out there. Why did you hide the bodies? Man forced me to do it. What man? Who was he? No, I cannot say. I fear for my life. He's really scared.
You just have to put the words in his mouth, Nick.
Yeah, you're right. If he won't tell me, I'll tell him. But why would you go along with this man? Wonder if anyone clipped something. I don't think so, but son loves karaoke and Eminem. I know, but it's too expensive for them. What reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, monsieur. Yes? Surely you cannot expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment. Maiden? You're a bit old to get away with that.
And a bit too male.
Can't finish the cross-examination without establishing his reason. We'll just have to prove it with evidence. Sansies is Joker's designated clipper and I'm yours. Yeah, I appreciate it. Sans, what would you give to me? Son's mind is like a fucking stick of dynamite. I don't know if I like where this is going. So you're claiming all you did was hide the bodies, is that correct? Oui, is that right? If we're close to believe you, Mr. Armstrong, you must tell us you must tell the court everything. You must make clear the identity of the man who ordered you to do this.
He already confessed this much, we might as well stop dancing around the real issue.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to tell us who the killer is.
Then sock it to him, Nick.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, what's that even mean? Yeah, I'm not sure I understand what that means. Oh, hey. Okay, save. But I think I know where this is going. Wait, oh wait, there it is. Okay. Are you serious? Give me a platform and I'll explode. Okay. It was one of those. You owe $500,000. You have a $500,000 debt, don't you? $500,000. Is that true, Mr. Armstrong? Oui, je suis désolé. I was weak and I borrowed la money. This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. That's why you couldn't refuse anything asked by this man. Take that! $1 million loan from a black market loan shark. You had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you. Oui, it is as you say.
Mr. Armstrong.
That dagger, he told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting la victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to. I had no choice. Carried the body and la inconscient Maggie? Unconscious Maggie at the dining area. And into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget of what I had seen. I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre. I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison in the lottery ticket that were found on the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well?
No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like I was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable.
Mr. Godot, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. "30 minutes. What? The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more."
How the...
Don't sit back and relax yet, Wright. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could go either way. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We'll resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, the court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
To be continued. This is the perfect point to call to end my stream because it's almost 5, and I can't be on for longer. So that was a very fun stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, following, gift subs, and all that, and bits. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific. I do stream Phoenix Wright on Sundays, so that way Sun can watch me. But, yeah, that's gonna be it from me for today. We are gonna raid someone. I have a few people in mind, but I just want to see. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, thank you. This was fun. I have a Discord if anyone's interested. !Discord, or there's a link in my About section. I try, that's the best place to keep up to date with my streams and chat with me and other cool people. Cherry Cozy, hey! Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to end. But it was good to see you. I do really appreciate it. Yeah. We're actually gonna go raid someone if that was cool. We're gonna do Nanaru, who is very cool. She's a VTuber and she's playing Cat Cafe Manager, which is really interesting. Oh, okay, bye, son. I appreciate you. But yes, thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, all that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's go raid Nanaru. Bye.